It starts with
one thing. I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in.
What up, guys? Lord Wolf of Chaos, and we are back with episode 3 of Yu Yu Hakusho. Now, on the first 2 episodes, again, this is an anime adaptation, live action, and they have cut out a bunch of shit. Now, it is still entertaining, but my annoyance kicked in the last episode because of certain changes they did for characters that, you know, they had 3 objects, the 3 items, mystical items, and I felt like that was poorly done. The design on the objects, which is not that hard, but again, I gotta, you gotta come with this with an open mind because you can't just, you know what I mean? Like, it's not gonna be the same. Definitely isn't the same. And I'm just like, whoa. What's going on here? Like, he ain't giving himself to Jigan Eye. That upsetted me the most, honestly. I mean, I get the direction they're going in, but they cut out a lot. It's bad enough that this is only a 5-episode thing. I would have preferred 8. But again, you gotta separate it from the original. So it is entertaining. I'm not saying it's complete garbage. It's not. I'm just a little ticked. I am enjoying it, though. I am enjoying it, but there are just certain things that made the show special that a lot of that shit they eliminated. So without further, the Conjuring Blade. They changed it a bit. One, it looks like a dagger. It was a sword. And second of all, that's what he used to give himself the Jigan Eye. Points taken away, Netflix. I'm sorry. And then right here, I believe, well, again, this is still somewhat to the story. Again, it's entertaining. I'm not nitpicking. I'm trying not to.
Hey, Koenma. You really think he's gonna show his face?
The only people he attacks are subordinates of the jeweler. So it's likely he'll show up and target the mansion's owner.
Hold on, you're saying you're not sure?
That's why you're investigating, idiot. So shut up and focus on retrieving the
I'm
Conjuring
dead.
Blade, yeah?
You're the boss. You're not the type to hand over the Conjuring Blade without a fight, are you?
I know who sent you. I'm not giving it to you.
Wow. Wow. Anime here would have stabbed the nigga. That's all I'm saying. They changed Hiei's demeanor in the live action a bit. Okay, that island. The Dark Tournament took place on the island, which we're not getting, but...
Tell me. Oh, well, if it isn't Terukane, you finally made it into the club, have you?
It's a competition between 2 yokai.
What a letdown! You're gonna get taken down that easy? Son of a bitch. Well, you did bet on a long shot.
Toguro will be your new guard. Do you have a problem with that?
Not at all.
As much as they've changed stuff, it's like they took. Oh, wow. Oh, this little
You know what
nasty
he said,
motherfucker.
right? Self-preservation is an important instinct.
Oh.
I suppose it doesn't matter, since you're going to die very soon anyway.
Tough. That was tough, though. Yo, they perfectly cast him. A fat seasball he is.
It seems that one is human, and the other is a yokai. They're dangerous. To ensure your safe return, I'll have them take care of you.
Team Toguro. Yeah, I just want to punch that guy.
If you're training, then I'm coming along.
Huh?
I would have wished to see the Randall arc, but that's gone.
You're my rival? Come on, there's no way in hell.
Always been rivals.
Nah, get off, loser. Go back to
We have
school.
always been rivals.
Are so full of it.
Really? When did we stop being rivals?
We never were.
Go take 5 and then we're starting over.
Hey, just what is the point of this training anyway?
No questions. A fool like you doesn't need to think about meaning. Just feel
Okay.
it with your body.
Then why not make the training useful for a change? I came here to get stronger, that's all.
If you think my words are useless...
I'm dead. I'm dead. This is actually pretty dope.
Your techniques lack control.
It's a completely different approach from the version in the anime. I'm dead.
That fighting style...
I'm dead.
Are you trying to fight like Hiei? Copy techniques that quickly? Here.
Just what are you?
She whooped his ass. This scene reminds me of Morpheus and Neo, like the dojo setting a little bit.
With a wooden sword?
With a wooden sword.
Impossible, clearly.
In that case, you better get back to training now. Your rest is long over, you scout.
Ow, ow, ow! Let go, you old bat!
Did you find your younger sister?
I'd like to give it to that spirit detective.
Are you serious?
That's right. In return, maybe I can get information from someone on her whereabouts.
Quit joking around. Fraternizing was that kid.
This is a new conversation. It's like they took...
Rare for you to stop by here.
They took the,
Connecting the human world with the demon world.
They took the essence of what the show had. Like, I want to say maybe the outline and just shorten it. Because during the Dark Tournament, the whole point of the Dark Tournament was like the whole tunnel. That's still Toguro type.
Understand that if you don't fight, many others can fight in your place. I could. Even that Kuwabara kid could do it.
No, you're wrong. All this was the condition for living again.
What condition? You are mistaken, Yusuke, if you believe you can defeat your enemy with such a feeble resolve.
Uh-oh. Whenever they show flashbacks, it's a death or power-up scene in anime.
I'll become a stronger fighter than that jerk. Just watch me!
Oh, yeah.
Holy shit, I did it!
So, again, not the way Kuwabara got his sword, but a nice cool change, I guess. It's cool. It's cool.
He'll beat Kuwabara. Just you wait.
Yes, fascinating. I see determination on your face.
Is that right?
There we go. It looks amazing, the visual effect on it. Toguro saw that.
I haven't seen that expression in a while. Extraordinary. Something quite interesting is near.
The voice actor for him sounds very cool.
They know.
Yeah.
Master, what's wrong?
Yusuke, I'm going to give you something. That desire to grow stronger. Do you still feel it?
Yeah. I feel it all the time.
Well then, I'm sure you'll become even stronger in the future. As you get older, your skills will improve. Your tactics will mature also. And yet, all of us are aware that the day will arrive when we can no longer resist the power in front of us.
Now, these are some of the changes. I already see what they're about to do. These are some of the changes that I talk about. That shouldn't happen. My man, you can tell she's about to give him the spirit orb. She knows that Toguro knows. And the way he gets it, you know, there's certain times, like, you know, when they do adaptations and shit like that, like, yeah, you don't want to copy and paste, but, you know, sometimes just a little plagiarism would be nice. You know, the way Yusuke got his orb in the anime was gruesome, painful, and character developing. Here, it's like, alright, well, I can tell it's about to be like, here, take this. And he's probably gonna be fine. No!
And I've learned to accept that fact. Living with the flow and dying. We have to entrust our hopes to the next generation.
The world is counting on us to do this.
Okay, character development.
As long as I'm alive, I will honor their trust.
You may leave this mountain.
Now, I'm trying to separate the toxic fan that is boiling to come out just a little bit. Really? On the non-toxic side, because it's a different version, it looks cool. It definitely looks cool. I'm not saying it doesn't look cool. As a fan of the show, feel me? Here you go. Man, my Yusuke worked his ass off for that. And then he had Pooh, which we're not getting Pooh, obviously, but Pooh throwing a little well water on him because I think he was struggling. And Yusuke was letting down his inner heart. Was inner child. And then it's just like, here you go. Boy. But again, sometimes you need to copy and paste, bro. That's what I'm saying. And again, it's a bunch of niggas we don't know in the background. I would say that's one thing I wish the anime did, and it was a question that never got answered, but it was like you had like their team, because Genkai and Toguro won the Dark Tournament 50 years ago in their time, champions. Toguro became a demon, which I wonder how he became a demon in this one since there's no Dark Tournament. But oh my god, Genkai just never wanted to be bothered, and like. It would have been cool if they did like a side arc, or maybe, you know, bring back the other members of, you know, Genkai's team and had Yusuke you know, have other people, because, you know, if they roll with them, they had to be pretty decently strong. So that would have been a cool concept if, like, you know, Genkai's old partners want to beat up on the apprentice and see how strong he is. But hey, you know. And then you took Goro.
A truly depressing end.
The feeling's mutual, I assure you. So pathetic, selling your soul. And just because you want to cling to your fleeting strength.
Then I'm afraid that one of us will have to go away.
I mean, I hope we see the fight at least.
Hey, here I am. Ah, Yusuke, where have you been? What's going on?
Kuwabara and I were at a training camp.
Are you serious? What do you mean training? You two are always fighting.
So what? There's a lot going on.
Echo, please take the curtain down.
Got it.
Yeah.
Oh.
You bastard! Take her!
Yeah. He got stronger. I mean, in the anime, he had kidnapped Keiko so that way he could get the other items. So they didn't do that. They changed that. Cool. I'm not totally ripped up about it, but fighting is good so far. Again, we only have 5 episodes, so I'm like, we're getting like the timeline overlapping, or it's so short because this happened before Yusuke even met Genkai and the show. So again, they shortened the shit out the show. All right.
That power.
Let me go.
You are a feisty one, aren't you?
Get back here.
Oh. Yeah. Yo. That was fucking cool right there.
Where your sister is.
Okay, so that's what they're gonna do. All right.
You wanna die?
Say that again.
Oh, here we
A guy
go.
like you should learn to keep his mouth shut.
Hey, cut it out. Hiei's with us.
No, I'm not.
Of course you're not, jackass.
I'm not gonna partner with an idiot like you.
You bastard! Wow, this asshole sure knows how to make a first impression.
So we're not gonna get the fight? Alright. What the fuck, Netflix? I hope we get a flashback of the fight in like the next 2 episodes, or you know, because hello, how do you cut that out? Yusuke beats Hiei the first time, hence why they kind of have like a thing with each other. Didn't happen. It, for the change and sake of the continuity of the story, it works out. It does. You know, Kurama comes, boom, tells him he's not the one that did it, boom. It's just so different the way they've done it. And it's not totally bad. It's just the changes they made make sense to this story. But the lack of certain things that we grew up on watching on from the original base would have been so much cooler if they would have just added that in. First of all, we didn't see the fight with Toguro and fucking Genkai. Like, and then she's in a fucking wall through a ditch in her house. Like, that's not how it played out. And then you took away the emotional connection that Yusuke and Genkai like developed, because you know she like fake adopted him like a son. That man's gonna be told that she's dead, and it's like, in the anime when Yusuke pulled up right after, you know, she got a hole punched through her, and she gave him the speech. You know, no one's a one-man show. Don't be a coward like him. Epic. Lost that chance here. Could have had it. And if she's not coming back as Pooh, there ain't no fucking Pooh. So, alright. Alright, Netflix. I can deal with changes, but lack of substance on certain things, like that right there, should have definitely been in the scene. Now, if it's not in the next episode, but, you know, again, it is, you gotta take it like an inspired version of the show, but not like, you know what I mean? I guess, I don't know. The changes, like, and again, it's only 5 episodes, like, you literally take out the Dark Tournament arc. We lost Rondo arc because Genkai didn't give a fuck who was going to get her training. That's how she get introduced. You know what I'm saying? Hiei, like, Yusuke had the spirit orb and then he was fighting, like, Hiei. Like, had this happened in the anime, Hiei would have lost OD because that spirit orb is mad powerful. But I get it. It's not the same. Yusuke still has to learn his training. Boom. They just took, like, I don't know how many episodes of the arc it was. It just said, we're going to cut this, cut this. Like I said, the essence of what had the show is somewhat there, but they took so much out. But it's still entertaining to a degree. I just get like annoyed when there's lack of certain things that could be better. That would have made this better. Like Genkai's death in front of Yusuke would have been 20 times phenomenal. So, man, we only got 2 episodes left. I tell you. And then Kuwabara, like, the weird way he got his sword was through a wooden part that had spiritual energy. He was able to challenge it, like, he was able to pull it out. In the show, he just eventually just said, "Ha." Again, for this version of the story, it's okay. Certain things I wish they copied and pasted. As much as I say they don't ever, but certain things, just a little bit, like that. You know what I mean? He could have been drawn to the wood, and the wood could have helped him. You know, like, that would have been a more acceptable change, in my opinion. Not just, like, a random wooden stick to the point where he just, like, you know? But the morale it gives Yusuke, and then he's doing his training, okay. Toguro pulls up on Genkai. I didn't mind that. I didn't like the non-fighting I didn't get to see, motherfuckers. But, other than that, it's alright. It's alright. We're definitely here. 2 more episodes, and then we're done, which is shockingly and a little bit sad, in my opinion. Felt like they could have definitely ran like a 2-season thing. But, you know, it is what it is so far. Again, they just condensed a lot of the story. Like, we took out mad arcs. Mad, like, big, useful arcs, characters and shit, but it is what it is. But, so far, so good, I guess. Yeah, I'm still here. I am enjoying it to a degree, and then there's things that are just taking me off. Cause I'm like, if they would have did that, it would have been better. Whatever, I'm not a writer. Probably should be. Netflix, let's talk, because, you know, you get happy with One Piece and said, let's make another classic. And then it's like, oh, we're going to just cut all this shit out because we're not going to spend the money on that, you fucks. But, either way, whatever. Until next time, guys. Like, comment, follow if you're a Yu Hakusho fan and you're having the same issues as me. Let's talk about it. But until next time, Lord Wolf of Chaos, and I'm out.